Sometimes I speak to CMOs and marketing directors, and they tell me they think podcasts could be a really big opportunity for their company, but they have a little trouble convincing their stakeholders. Hi, I'm Christina. I'm founder and MD of Don't Skip Media. Today we'll explore why brands are embracing this medium, what's the potential, how do they do it, and why it's effective. Let's talk numbers. In 2024, there were over 500 million podcast listeners, accounting for about 23.5% of all internet users. In the United States alone, over 135 million people are listening to podcasts. This surge is driven by the convenience and accessibility of podcasts, which allows listeners to engage with content on the go. Examples of successful branded podcasts include Dish by Waitrose and Partners, Rise and Grind by ZipRecruiter, and My First Million by HubSpot. So how do they do it? Let's take My First Million by HubSpot.
Well, I think you have a solid pitch and I think you have a really great product, but I think this is a product in search of a market. I think you're going to run into a lot of trouble because you're going to go to these universities and you're going to say, hey, we're great. And they're going to say, yeah, that's awesome. But they have no budget. They won't have the budget for it, or it's just going to be seen as an extra cost without a clear extra payoff or sort of ROI attached to it. And so I think that's going to hurt the sales cycle. What's already a slow sales cycle is university sales. I think it's going to get harder because you're costing them money rather than saving them money.
The presenters explore various ideas that might work as businesses, and throughout the episode, they give advice to potential entrepreneurs. They also include interviews with business owners, demonstrating how HubSpot is a platform for entrepreneurs. If done well, a listener should feel understood, validated, and a part of something bigger. Why are these podcasts so effective? Well, the first reason is that people are listening on their phones by themselves. It's an inherently one-on-one experience. It's extremely personal. The second reason is it's an in-depth conversation that is typically relatable or inspirational. They sort out a very specific topic. This potentially makes them a very intentional potential customer or client. 86% of brands report an increase in affinity due to their podcasts. So if you're considering launching a branded podcast but need help getting buy-in, send your colleagues a link to this video.